Hello everybody and welcome to Fishing with Winkster's very first video tip. In a previous article I talked about the Eggloop fishing knot. And today I'm here to show you just exactly how to tie that thing just like I promised you. Alright, let's get this party started. First of all, we're going to start with this line. It's green and hopefully it'll show up pretty well on the film, and we're going to use this big old 8/0 halibut hook. Ooh, big dog. Okay, so what you want to do is the first thing is you want to take this hook and this line, and you're going to take the line and you're going to put it through the eye of the hook in this direction like that, and you want to lay it down right along the shank. See that right there? You're going to lay it down there just like that. Voila. And now what you're going to do, you're going to take this end right here and you're going to start wrapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now let me talk a little bit about the wraps. On this size hook, I would typically wrap it, 15 to 20 times depending on the size of the line I'm using. I normally use smaller hooks. I like to use 5/0 and 4/0 for lingcod, and I typically wrap those 6 to 10 times. On the smaller 1 to 2/0 hooks I use for salmon, I try to stay at about 7 wraps for my egg loop. So now we're at this point. So what you're going to do now, you're going to hold on to this like that, and you want to take the other end of your leader, and let me grab it here, and there it is. Alright, now we're going to take this end of the leader and we're going to put it back through the top of the eye like this. See, this direction going back toward the front. Alright, now at this point you're going to want just a little bit out there, not too much, because if you do you're going to mess yourself up in the long run. Alright, so what I do is when I put it back through is I'll take this and I'll bring it back down just like that, and I'll grab it with these fingers back here. Now I'm going to go back to this one here that I was wrapping with earlier. Alright, and I'm going to start wrapping again. So now I'm going to go 1, make sure I catch this loop again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And see how nice and tight and even those are? That's the way I like to get them done. That way you don't have a whole lot to actually fiddle fart with later on. So now that you've done this, you're going to take it and you're going to just keep your finger, this finger right here, and you're going to keep it on the loops just like that, so you can let go of it. Now see this end right here? This is the other end of your leader. Now we're going to take this and we're going to pull it that direction. So we're going to just go start pulling. And keep on pulling. Alright. And you see how it's looping up here? Right there? See that loop? Boop, boop. And we're going to pull that all the way through. Now you just want to snug her down tight. Nice and tight. Alright. What you're going to have is you're going to have this little tag end that we laid down along the shank. We're going to get rid of that. So we're going to take our scissors, if I can grab them here. We want to snip that thing off right there. Cut it off nice and close. And we're going to get rid of that part. Now, as you can see, we have it all tied up. And we are going to take the line and now we're going to push it back toward the back of the hook. Just like that. Oop, just like that. And what we're going to end up with is our egg loop knot. That's our egg loop right there. See that? So now that I've showed you how I tie them, I'm going to tell you why I tie them like this. Alright, let's break this down. The hook sizes I like to use the most are the 5/0 and 4/0. And as you take a look at this one, you can tell these are 4/0 hooks, yada yada, and it's a double hook rig. And I use these for things like lingcod, rockfish, greenling, flounder, sand sharks, yada yada yada. I also use 2/0 and 1/0, and I use those mainly for salmon and steelhead and some of the other, different species. Now I can buy a package of these 4/0 and 5/0 hooks right here, these guys right here, and I could buy those in a pack of 25 and only spend $4.96 for the pack. Now if I do that and I grab a spool of, let's say, 300 yards of strand or trilene line, and I'm going to probably spend around $7 for that. So your total investment to get for 25 single hook leaders or 12 double hook leaders like this one, this would be a single hook leader right here, you're looking at about $12 and change. Okay, now again, that's for 25 singles or 12 double hook setups like this one. Now let's look at the two biggest reasons I tie my own. If you go to Cabela's and you buy leaders, the leaders that they have, for a 3-pack single hook leaders, like this one, only the hooks are going to be smaller, you're looking at $3.89 for a package of 3 of them. Now, if you go and get double hook rigs like this one, also in a 3-pack, these are $4.99 each. Alright, so you take that single hook leader, you get 3 of them in a package, it takes 8 packages to get 24. Okay, now let's do a little bit of math here. You're looking at about $31. See that? $31 versus $12. Okay, money savings. Now for the double hook rigs, you're only going to be spending about $20 at Cabela's, but it's still $8 savings. To me, $8, that's another set of hooks, and I can tie them with the same 330 yards of string. So basically, I can get 2 or 24 total rigs for the price of one 24-pack, or excuse me, 12-pack of the ones tied at Cabela's. So, my first big reason, money. You can save cash a little bit, and I'm a big fan of saving money. So, now, my second biggest reason is the versatility of tying my own rigs. If you buy them at the store, you're stuck with how far apart the hooks are, like on this one. Okay? At the store, let's say this is a store-bought one, the hooks are stuck, they're right there, they're not going to move. Now, if I wanted to, and I'm tying my own, I'm going to put this one aside real quick, and I'm going to use this one as an example with this hook. If I wanted them this far apart, I could tie them that far apart. If I wanted them this far apart, I could tie them that far apart. If I wanted them this far apart, I could tie them. Or if I wanted to get stupid and get them way out of here far apart, I could do that too. It's my choice. I get to choose how far apart the hooks are. Excuse me. Now, another thing is when you buy the packages of the hooks pre-made, some have short leaders, some have long leaders. Well, when I tie them myself, again, I get to pick and choose how long I want these leaders to be. If I want 16-inch leaders, I can have 16-inch leaders. If I want 24-inch leaders, I can have 24. If I want 36, guess what? I can do those too. Anyway, that's my second biggest reason, versatility. I love having the choice of making them however far apart and however long I want them. Alright folks, that's it for this video. I hope it'll help you tie these up and get you out there fishing with, your friends, yourself, you, whatever. Get you out there, get you fishing. That's important. Alright, until next time, fish on, bitches!